Hi guys, hope you're all having a great day. Just thought I'd do a little video on like values and emotions and mindset and thoughts and kind of like being a person, because we're all people at the end of the day. But I think a lot of the time, a lot of us, we don't really know ourselves, or we kind of choose to overlook things as a person. And I think sometimes things come up for us, emotions and thoughts. And on a day to day basis, we experience thousands and thousands of different emotions and thoughts racing through our mind and bodies, etc. And, I think it's being aware of your thoughts and the emotions and what really comes up for you as a person in the moment, and being aware of that. Um, a lot of the time, the emotions and thoughts that come up for you might not always be positive. Um, there's that yin and yang, there's that positive and negative to, our thoughts and emotions. And it's not letting the negative thoughts or emotions get the better of you, because at the end of the day, they're just thoughts and feelings. And we are influenced, I think, as people by our thoughts and the emotions that we feel, and our thoughts can be dominated by our emotions, and they can almost keep us in a place for quite a long period of time, years, if we let them. And it's tuning into your values, and I think sticking to them. Everyone's going to have different values, but I think if you stick to your values as a person, when that comes to situations, jobs, um, relationships, any aspect of your life, it's really tuning into your gut and, you know, tuning into that and seeing what comes up for you. And, if something negative and you know deep down that you shouldn't do it, then don't do it. Because, you'll be kicking yourself later, like, oh, why did I do that? Like if you're going to the gym and you've got, a routine of not eating certain foods or not drinking certain things, I think, you've got to give yourself a bit of leeway, and you've got to give yourself that time to do those things. But it's about moderation and balance. But if you're going overboard and you know deep down you shouldn't really be doing that, it's checking into all that stuff that goes on for you. But I think, if you tune into yourself and get to know who you are, by spending time alone by yourself and really getting to know what makes you tick, what doesn't, and seeing yourself from another angle, another point of view, from a third person perspective. Like if you were someone walking down the street and you saw yourself, how do you want to come across? How do you want to look? What energy do you want to be putting out there into the world? And, you know, being the best version of yourself, because you are your own person and you are the universe practically. And we react to certain situations, but you are in control of your life. It might not feel like you are, but you are. And we have a choice of what it is that we do when it comes down to everything, really. And it's about tuning into all of this and doing stuff that you probably should have done yesterday and doing it today. And it's these little steps that make that big difference. So if you was meant to clean your car like I need to, or do something like do your laundry, these little kind of steps will then move you forward to doing another thing, and it will build that momentum for then you to do another thing, and so forth and so forth. And this is kind of why a lot of people don't like having days off work, because they're afraid that they're going to lose that momentum and that drive and that energy, because because they're doing so much and they're on that mode. They're like an engine going. And I can be the same. If I'm doing things, I can worry about shutting down. But everyone's got their own thing. But yeah, just tune into yourself and get to know who you are and do what's right for you. And there's always someone out there to talk to. There's lots of people out there feeling probably the same like you are. Have a great day. If you like this video, cheers.